Hello, Leo placements. Welcome to Soul Healing with Holly. This will be your weekly tarot and crystal guidance forecast for the week of November 14th through the 20th, 2022. Don't worry if you see this at any other time. The messages are meant to reach you when you need to hear them. This will be for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. As usual, because this is a general message, please take only what resonates. And if this doesn't resonate, you may want to check your other placement videos. All right, Leos, we're going to start by getting some overall themes or messages from the Soul's Journey lesson cards. We'll follow that up with clarification from tarot, add some positive affirmations, and finally, we will choose a crystal from the bowl of crystals to represent an area of focus or an area of healing. All right, Leo placements, let's get started with your first messages. What do Leo placements need to focus on for the week of November 14th through the 20th, 2022? What are some overall themes, messages, or guidance for Leo placements? All right, up first we have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. I think this is the third time that this has come out in the readings so far. So this must be a huge, important theme for all of you this week. Do not be afraid of failure. That is just an opportunity to learn. Remember that you are human, and making mistakes are part of being human. So don't expect yourself to not make mistakes. Learn from it and move forward. Allow yourself to be human. There is a learning opportunity. There you go, acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. There you go. These go hand in hand, Leo. So if you have made a mistake, and like I said, accepting that you are human and that you make mistakes and that you learn from them. There is a huge lesson, I feel, that you are going to learn this week. And part of that has to do with accepting who you are, accepting how you are, accepting where you are, perhaps accepting others for who they are. So acceptance is going to be an important theme also this week. I feel like with that failure card, it's really acceptance of yourself. And then we have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So now we're going back to this reminder of, even though I may have failed before, I can accomplish anything that I set my mind to. I learned from my mistakes. I am accepting those mistakes and I'm moving forward. And you already know that you can accomplish whatever it is that you are hoping to. But I feel like going through this process is going to be important for you this week, Leo. All right, let's get your tarot cards. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements for the week of November 14th through the 20th, 2022. Leo, if you like this reading, if it resonates with you, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. And if you are interested, I do offer personal readings on my website at soulhealingwithholly.com, or you can find it in the link below. All right, let's see what we got. All right, 5 of Swords. There you go, that kind of goes under that failure. 2 of Swords. Temperance. Guardian of Wands. And overall is your card, Leo, the Leo energy. And I love this depiction of a Leo as the firefly, because you do love to have that spotlight on you, but in this case, it's like you are your own spotlight. I love that interpretation of Leos. Like everyone's looking at you because you are the spotlight. So this theme this week about yourself and how important it is for you to see your value and your worth, because you light up everybody else's lives as well. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting from this. You are represented by the Sun card typically, which again is lighting up people's lives. So I feel like it's your reminder that you are the one that creates that light. All right, starting with this Five of Swords energy. Five of Swords is usually conflict. I feel like, although this is not the Eight of Swords, I feel like this is emotional conflict for you. I feel like there's something that you are overcoming, but yet mentally you're still hanging on to this. There was a conflict in your past and you're struggling to move on from it. It could be with someone, or again, I just get the feeling that this is an internal conflict for you, Leo. This is something that you are conflicted within yourself. And I feel like underneath that failure card, it has to do with you're not telling yourself positive things. You're not telling yourself how amazing you are. Remember, you are the one that creates your light and you share it with others. This Two of Swords here is about making a decision. There is a decision that you have to make, and it might be something that you have been putting off. Because the Two of Swords is this feeling like no matter what decision I make, it's not going to be the right one, or somebody else is going to get hurt, or it's just this feeling like you're at a crossroads and you can't decide. So what you do is you leave it up to the universe to decide, to help you. And I'm kind of seeing that's what this is. The universe is reaching out to help you with this. But when that happens, know that they are going to bring about change, because chances are you need change in your life in some way. So what I usually see next is that tower moment where the tower comes crumbling down and you're like, wait, that's not what I asked for. But it's what was meant to be. It's what is best for you. It's a reset from the universe. So make this decision. Look at things clearly and truthfully. I mean, with those swords, you need to look at things for what they actually are before you move forward in this decision. And we have Temperance here. Temperance is about balance. It is about emotional balance. It's about, I love in this picture where you have the flames and you have the icicles that are melting and creating, this vapor in between. So to me, temperance is about finding that emotional balance. Maybe you've been very, as a fire sign, you've been very fiery lately and you need to cool yourself down a little bit. Maybe this is causing you to not see things clearly as well. But temperance to me is about divine timing. It's about having patience, understanding that the universe does have your back and that things are going to happen in your best interest. Again, with that Two of Swords, it's that understanding that whatever is meant for you is what is going to come in for you. So be patient, trust, go through healing if you need to. And then with the Guardian of Wands, this is the Queen of Wands energy. And that is a very Leo energy. Queen of Wands is very confident and passionate and takes action on those things that she's passionate about. So what is it that you need to take action on? What is it that you need to, I feel like it's sharing with others. When your card comes up and you, as this firefly, you share your light with others. So what is it that you can share with others? I feel like this is some gift that you have, that you are passionate about, but I feel like there's fear involved in sharing this, but it's meant to happen. Please step into this Queen of Wands energy and take action on what you're passionate about. Share it. Others want to be near your flame. So keep that in mind. The Queen of Wands is very attractive and alluring. It's like if you're standing out in the cold and I'm looking at these other cards that are cold, and then you see this fire and you're going to be drawn to that fire. So I feel like people are going to be drawn to you. The right people will come in for you. But you are meant to share this, Leo. I hope this is making sense to you. All right, let's get your positive affirmations for the week. Oops, you get a bonus one, Leo. All right, first one. I am perfect just as I am. And yes, that is part of understanding that we make mistakes and you accept those mistakes. And I told you with this Five of Swords, I felt like you were being very difficult on yourself, very hard on yourself with your words. Remind yourself, you are perfect just as you are. You are this beautiful firefly. You light up other people's lives, and that light comes from within you. You are your own spotlight. I am okay not always knowing where I'm going. So if you don't have your entire life planned out for you, that's okay. With this snail, it always reminds me to tell you to look back and see how far you've come. You may not know exactly where you're going, but if you see how far you've come, you might learn to appreciate yourself even more. Think of everything that you've been through and survived. Just go where your heart is leading you. Do those things that light you up, Leo. Do those things that light you up, because I feel like that's what others need. I am kind and receive kindness from others. So perhaps this is being kind to yourself, which I feel is a very important theme for you this week, but also this receiving kindness from others. Maybe you really need to talk to somebody. You need a friend to lean on, and you just tell yourself, "Oh, they don't have time to deal with my issues," or something like that. Allow others to be kind to you as well, Leo. You don't have to do everything on your own. Maybe you just need a pep talk from one of your friends. Or maybe one of your friends needs a pep talk from you. Again, I feel like whatever your gift is, it's about sharing it. And then we have I am grounded. So, yes, this is connecting to the earth. It's root chakra energy, where you belong, your sense of belonging. So, if you're feeling scattered, maybe you need to ground yourself. And that means that could be going out into the grass with your socks and shoes off. That's a good way to ground. There are many other ways to ground, but make sure that you are staying grounded this week. I feel like that's really looking at things clearly as well. All right, let's get your crystal for the week. Oh, what is it? All right, we have blue apatite. Blue apatite is a stone that clears confusion. So, again, I get maybe there's some confusion right now in your life, in your mind, when it comes to making decisions. It's also a stone that clears negativity. It helps you achieve goals. So remember, it's okay not knowing where you're going, but maybe it's time to set some goals. Maybe this will help you understand what your goals are for the future. It is also a stone that expands your knowledge, so it brings information to you. It's a stone of truth and of manifestations. So, what is it that you are trying to bring into your life? I feel like you're doing the shadow work. You are looking at yourself and you are understanding that, I am a human. I need to accept mistakes that I've made and learn the lessons from them. But I also feel like with this discipline, it's time to take action on something. All right, Leo, I hope you enjoyed your weekly reading. If you did, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of your next reading.